Hey ghouls and goblins, it's BabyGhoul back at it with another one of these videos. I saw the Keith Lee and the TV producer drama, and I had some thoughts, so let's go ahead and talk about it. I'm gonna include Keith's response and then the TV producer's response to Keith's response.
It's some unnamed controversy going around, and I keep getting brought up. And I had an interaction with this person who made the video. So let's talk about it. I'm going to show you the video I'm talking about, and we're going to talk about it point by point. She's very anonymous with the names, but in the caption, she put food critic and thief. And it's over 200 comments saying, is it Keith? Is it Keith? Oh, Keith did this, Keith did that. It's been 2 days, and she hasn't directly responded to any of them, except for the ones that are tearing me down and calling me out of my name, and falsely accusing me of being a thief. Let's talk about it.
I didn't know if I was going to address this or not, but I'm just so disappointed and so frustrated about the situation that I think I'm just going to have to say something. I'm Jillian. I'm a TV producer. I am a freelance TV producer. I worked for a lot of shows, won a lot of Emmys, just kind of good at what I do.
Well, Jillian, as an Emmy award-winning producer and TV writer, I will assume that you know how dangerous labels, especially false labels, can be in the industry or in life in general. And again, I'm assuming. Just in case you don't, I'm here to tell you, for me personally, that is extremely detrimental. And I don't like that. And I don't play with it.
I also pitch shows to networks, so I will find talent.
It's safe to say she didn't find me. I already had 2 to 3 million followers when she originally reached out.
For people that I think would be great to have a show. I link with them and then create a show around them, and then I pitch that around to networks. And some get sold and produced, some get a no, and they circle back later. Recently, there's a creator here on TikTok that is beloved by all. I even love them and think they would make great TV, but I pitched them an idea to take to networks, and they basically said no in a nice way, but then stole my fucking idea. They just stole it, so now they're doing it.
On December 11, 2022, Jillian reached out to me in a comment, basically saying exactly what she said. She's a producer. She would love to pitch me an idea. I DM'd her that same day. I said, and I quote, "Hey, I just received your comment. Thank you so much for reaching out. I do not have a show, but I do have a meeting tomorrow with somebody pitching one. I would love to talk to you as well when you have the chance." I sent her my email, said, "God bless you. Thank you again." That was the 11th. She reached out to me on the 13th. I had the meeting with another person on the 12th. That meeting I had on the 12th was the exact same pitch that she pitched. I also had 2 other meetings after hers on the 13th. The exact same pitch was pitched. Not to mention, I get 1,000 comments on a daily basis from y'all pitching the exact same ideas and tagging Food Network, which I truly appreciate. She pitched it as a crossover between And Y'all Fix My Life and Triple D. The premise, I find a restaurant that's struggling, I go into the restaurant in disguise, try the food, rate it, tell the people what I thought. I've been doing that. The first time I posted a video like this was December 9th, 2022. And it was a spinoff of another video I did on December 2nd, 2022. 9 days before she reached out to me. The only thing different is that I wasn't in disguise when she first reached out to me because, again, this was in December. I had anywhere between 2 million and 3 million followers at the time of her reaching out to me. Of course, I wasn't in disguise at that point. I personally was able to walk into restaurants and still get treated the exact same because not a lot of restaurants recognize me. Now, with 9.6 million followers in Vegas, it's almost impossible. So that's why I went into disguise. Also, I took this opportunity to show my platform how talented my sister is. She did all of my makeup, my special effects, my hair. She did everything. I personally think she's way too talented not to do this as a full-time job. So this could be the opportunity to get her in front of the right people so that dream can become a reality. So again, me going into disguise and doing what I've been doing is not because I got the email from you, Jillian. And I'm saying that in the most honest and pure form. I don't mean any harm, but I do not appreciate you putting labels on me like that. Comments like this with a hashtag Keith Lee controversy going around, I'm not a fan of. To put out labels that I help people but I steal from others is not only detrimental, but it's disrespectful in my eyes. I have not once stolen anything or taken anything from anybody. Everything that's given to me is from God. And I know it's gonna be people saying, why did you respond to this? Why are you even paying attention to it? Labels in the industry and labels in life are extremely detrimental. To put a label like thief on a content creator is crazy, especially when it's unwarranted. God willingly, I have a lot of big things coming up, and I don't want unnecessary labels on me. Thank you, Jillian, for understanding. God bless you. I don't mean no harm to you. I don't condone any hate comments. I would just like this cleared up. Thank you. God bless you. Have an amazing day.
This is not an apology video for 2 reasons. One, I'm not going to apologize for being frustrated about someone stealing an idea from me.
How are you gonna be mad when it wasn't even an original thought in the slightest?
It's an unfortunate part of our business, and it happens a lot because ownership of an idea is a gray area. But I am frustrated because the situation that I am referring to, I was in negotiations, I was in contracts with this person, and we were negotiating with other networks and production companies to find the right place for this particular show idea. They then decided they didn't want to do it. And that's okay. Some things work out, sometimes they don't. But then I find out that it's greenlit, the same idea, my idea, greenlit at another network. I'm frustrated, and I'm not going to apologize for being frustrated about that. My original video was not to call anyone out because I don't know what I'm going to do with this situation just yet. There's a potential to fight for my idea. It's a long, grueling process, so I don't know if I necessarily want to do it. But I was just expressing my frustration. I was not calling anyone out. So I'm not apologizing for that. Secondly, Keith, this is for you. That video was not about you. And I did not think that you would think that that video was about you because our interactions were very minimal.
Maybe it's because you're only responding to comments about Keith and the search was Keith Lee controversy. But even the wording on this comment, now you've disabled the comment so I couldn't fetch other ones. I had to go into Keith's TikTok to screenshot that.
We exchanged a few emails. I sent you a pitch, and I want to read a line out of the pitch so that you understand that I don't think there was anything for you to even steal. The pitch I sent to you is basically taking what you already do, your content, your own idea, and putting it into a different format for TV and or streaming. So you can see right here, it says, essentially, it's a way to take what you do on TikTok and expand it to broadcast and or streaming format. And then I continued to put it in a TV format, which is basically segments. So segment 1, segment 2, that's where all the commercial breaks would go. That's where the sponsorship is, so on and so forth. So again, Keith, there was nothing for you to steal. I would not accuse you of stealing something that didn't really exist in the way that I think people might be thinking it exists. I didn't pitch you an idea that was original. I didn't pitch you an idea that was even mine. I just said, hey, let's take your idea, what you're already doing, find a way to get it onto a different type of platform. I do want to add, though, that the type of platform that you have gives you a different type of responsibility. And I think before you made that assumption that it was about you, that I wish you would have just reached out to me, because I would have reached out to you if I thought you had stolen from me, or if I thought that an idea looked very similar.
200 comments saying, is it Keith? Is it Keith? Oh, Keith did this, Keith did that. It's been 2 days and she hasn't directly responded to any of them, except for the ones that are tearing me down and calling me out of my name and falsely accusing me of being a thief. Let's talk about it.
Ma'am, are you aware you're responding on the same platform? Like, you have a sense of responsibility. When the search is Keith Lee controversy and you're only responding to people bashing Keith, that's a bad look on your part, especially with the comment you left. I can only find the one comment, but I'll go ahead and put it back up here. Like, dead ass. We're all excited for them because they help others. Like, that's what Keith is known for. So don't act like you're like, oh my god, I can't believe people would think it's about Keith.
And because of that platform, when you call someone out or when you speak on someone, people react. And there's automatic things that are going to happen. And one of those things is people coming into my comment. And that's not terrible in and of itself, but it's comments like this. This is someone gleefully finding joy in my pregnancy losses, and they're doing it in your name with a hashtag for you. I know that's not what you want. I know that's not what you intended, but because you have the platform you have, it's a different kind of responsibility. And this is what I had to wake up to, and this is what was frustrating about this situation.
That truly is a vile thing to say to somebody, don't get me wrong, but that man is not the parent to whoever fucking posted that comment. He does not parent his followers. He is a dad. He has enough parenting to do. So it's like two things, right? I'm genuinely confused as to why someone thought that comment was okay, but I'm also confused as to why you didn't just say, it wasn't Keith. Like, how easy would it have been to just be like, hey guys, this isn't about Keith. Like, come on. Anyways, that's that. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Like if you want, subscribe if you want. And I will see you next time. Smooches.